Alright, so tonight we have a 35-point battle report of Warmachine. We have a Mercenary Cygnar list, and then a Protectorate of Menoth list. On the Mercenary Cygnar, we have Ashland. I'm just going to kind of hold it here. We have Ashland, the Nomad, the Buccaneer, Precursor Knights, Precursor Knight Officer and Standard, the Arcane Tempest Gun Mages, Arcane Tempest Gun Mage Officer, the Mule, Rupert, Harlan, and Gorman. So that's going to be his list. That's going to be a list he's going to try at Adepticon this year. And then on my side, pretty much we have errants with the standard officer. We have the errant Seneschal. We have the exemplar Seneschal, Vassal, Choir, Covenant, the book, Crusader, Repenter, Krios, and then a full unit of Bastions. So we've set up, there's the table, so we'll be back at the bottom of turn 1. Alright, so we're back from turn 1. Pretty much to wrap up, like a normal first turn, everybody moved up on the Menoth side. I pretty much tried to squeeze everybody up as much as I could. Got the Bastions in the control zone. The book put Power of Faith, so pretty much anything within 10 inches cannot be knocked down. Like I said, moved everybody up after I activated Krios. I put Defender's Ward on these guys because I'm kind of worried the Gun Mages, but not too much at the same time. Then over here on his side, again, he just moved up. He got a few more models in his area. Pretty much Rupert put Heroic Call on the Precursor Knights, and then Ashland put Quicken on the Nomad. So here in a second, we'll be back at the bottom of turn 2.
Who's that to me?
Alright, pretty much this is, what is this? This is end of turn 2. I forgot to mention on the turn 1, my errants, they actually took out a Precursor Knight. They shot him. I forgot to say that. So pretty much here, errants moved up. I didn't actually realize that he had stealth, or I would have probably killed him now. I would have just charged him up with the Knight's errant and bowed him to death. But I didn't realize he had stealth, so that kind of put a kink in that plan. So I huddled him in there. Hopefully the Mule won't be able to get to him. If he can, that's going to get really ugly, so that's in a tight pinch. Pretty much other than that, he moved everybody up, put his Precursors in shield wall, gave them Heroic Call, and that's about all that happened. He also killed a few of my errants when he charged the Nomad up. He also put, I think, 8 points of damage on the Bastions whenever he shot the Mule. He shot an AoE over here. Pretty much smacked him pretty good. That's about all he did. I just kind of moved up, casted a whole bunch of stuff. My Knight's errant Seneschal, he ran up, charged into the Nomad. Actually put a good hurting on him. And then I just pretty much lumbered my Crusader up. I had 3 focus on him. I was going to beat the living crap out of him. And I punched him once with my fist, and he was done. Because I got the crit smite off of the Seneschal. So he's now got Enliven on him. Pretty much Bastions were here. I ran them up. I tried to keep 2 in the area. Tried to keep the other 2 up there. So hopefully I might be able to either get some free strikes, just be able to take some kind of damage. And then I moved the book, the Covenant, up, and I gave him Prayer of Faith, so no one can be knocked down or anything like that. So we'll see what happens on turn 3. Okay, so back onto 3. It's really not looking very good for me as Menoth. Pretty much just on that side, work our way forward. So he went first. Pretty much my errants were here. His gun mages absolutely just, it's all these guys right here. It just slaughtered him. Like I said, I knew it was in a tight spot after I figured out he had stealth, or Rupert, I think not Rupert, I can't remember what his name is, had stealth. So I knew it was trouble there, and it shows. Then he came over here, disrupted distracted the bastions, which lowered their def and mat by 2. Then he threw an oil bomb onto one of them, that guy, which lowered his def even more. Mule shot, knocked him back. I pretty much let him die because I wanted to get my Crusader through, which didn't work out like the way I wanted it to. So, pretty much, that's the Menoth loss. Then whenever I went, pretty much moved the bastions up. I didn't even move them, actually. They pretty much sat there because they were blinded and distracted and all that crap. So, swung as much as I could. It was under roulette, so of course no matter how well I rolled, he took out the best dice, so I couldn't do anything. So I attempted there, came over here, I took out, I can't remember what his special shooty guy is called, and I took out a few gun mages. Moved the Repenter up, flamed, I took out a gun mage and a Precursor Knight, knocked one down because he had tough from Heroic Call, but set him on fire, so hopefully he's going to die this next turn. The book moved over, casted Poff. Like I said, whenever I moved the Crusader up, I put an Enliven on him first, so hopefully he might touch him. I can move him somewhere helpful. But hopefully next turn I can actually go up there and pop my feet and hopefully do a little bit of damage and push stuff back. So we're going to see what happens. Alright, so this actually turned into a really good fight. I turned around. I actually forgot to... No, I already got it. Like I said, turned this into a really good fight. Pretty much, he really put a hurting on my bastions. I really had to start picking them off. There's only one left. So yeah, this is pretty much the dead pile for Menoth and dead pile for Mercenaries, Cygnar. Pretty much, really a lot has happened. Really the only thing I can think of is he's got Heroic Call, and that's really the only thing left. Actually, no, he might not because Rupert died. Pretty much what happened on my end, he really put a hurting on the Crusader. He actually did not too much of a hurt, but he took out his mace, and then that's the crap he's done to the bastions. But I guess since he took out his mace, it made him really angry because his fist was really doing some pretty big damage. He was surrounded by like 6 knights, and he took out like almost all of them. So pretty much, start over here left to right. Errants, they were up here. I kind of moved them around, got rid of the 2 here, and then I had my Knights Errant charge Rupert, assault him, and then hacked him. All assault got him. Fortunately, I couldn't get to his caster, although they're all knocked down. Came up, flamed, walked up with the vassal, and I finally ended up killing the gun mage leader, so the mule can no longer get rune shot anything. Came over here, like I said, I finished off all of these Precursor Knights except one. I put 15 points of damage on one shot from a charge from the Bastion. Moved the Covenant up, Lawgiver's Creed, and like I said, I popped my feet, so everybody on there is knocked down. So we're going to see if I can't either push him back and kill that for a point, I guess for the victory, or try to get his caster before he gets mine. So high hopes. So we're going to see what happens, I think, on the bottom of turn 4. Alright, so pretty much this has taken definitely a good turn for me, in a very good way. Pretty much, holy crap, so much has happened. I finished off all of the gun mages -1. Got rid of the rune shot for the mule, so I really messed him up. My Zenithal killed the Buccaneer first try, so I didn't even have to worry about that. Got rid of him, so it allowed me to move my Crusader up. I crippled the cannon on the mule, so that shouldn't be too much of a worry. Pretty much I moved as much as I can into his zone. I tried charging his caster, as you see. Tried charging, Unfortunately, nothing happened. Although he did, because the caster has parry, swung around, smacked me for like 8, I think. So I had to sacrifice my leader, but I kept the captain, or the officer, sorry. So pretty much, I'm gonna try to either sweep around and get him, or somehow find some weird shenanigan and get up there and kill him. So we're gonna see what happens here on this next turn. Alright, so pretty much the end of the game, I forgot what turn it was. A lot of carnage. Lots of carnage. A lot of dead people, a lot of dead things. A lot of marking on cards and whatnots. Pretty much, I told him at the beginning of my turn, I was like, alright, this is it. This is going to be the end of the game. Either I kill him or I die. So, pretty much, I moved everything up as fast as I could. As I said, left Krios open. I couldn't actually get anything in front of him. So, and that's really the only place I could have been and did what I wanted to do. So he pretty much charged in full focus. He actually missed, I think, like 2 or 3 attacks. But the last one did some like 11 damage after he already did 8. So, I mean, it was just enough just to pop him off. And plus he had 2 more focus left. But if not, I mean, he would have been hurting bad. So that's pretty much what happened. So hopefully be back next week with another one.